Hey, what's up, y'all? Happy Halloween. I'm back at it with another banger. I was wondering what video should I do to bring y'all a video on Halloween. And I was thinking, and I was like, boom, let's do Halloween vibe tier list. So these are all my favorite movies that I like to watch around Halloween time. And I'm going to try to put them in a tier. Even though I love them all, I'm going to have to put the ones that I don't love as much as I love the other ones down at the bottom. And the ones I love and that really stand out to me and that I really love and I watch them all year round, I throw them at the top. So we got a whole lot of movies here. I'm going to offend each and every one of you with this list. So the tiers I have for this tier list today is the bottom tier. We got Rotten Pumpkin. You know, obviously, like I said, I love all these movies, but Rotten Pumpkin is my least out of the bunch, I guess. And, I mean, Rotten Pumpkin, what are you going to say about it? It's rotten, and it doesn't stink because of this certain video, but it's not as good as the other ones. Second, we have Trick. You know, Trick or Treat. It's a trick. You know, it's not as bad as Rotten Pumpkin. Not a bad movie at all. Love them all, like I said. But Trick is the second tier here. Third tier, Butterfinger. You know, I was thinking of a mid-Halloween candy, and Butterfinger came to mind, and also, it's good. It tastes good, but it gets stuck in your teeth. You know, it leaves a bad taste in your mouth. You know what I'm saying? So we're going to put it in mid. Treat, Trick or Treat. It's a treat. It's going in the second tier here. It's great. All these movies are great, but these are even greater. And for the grand, the king of the king, the top of these movies, even though I love them all, these are my favorites. We got the Jack-o'-lantern tier. And let's get into it, man. I'm excited. Let's go. So Halloween, I'm sorry. All right. All you Halloween fans, I'm sorry. It's going, psych, why is it going in Jack-o'-lantern? Come on, I didn't surprise nobody. It's a banger. It's a banger. No one's going to disagree with me. Maybe. But it's a banger, okay? I mean, the Halloween vibes are just immaculate in this movie. It really brings you into the moment and really gets you so excited for Halloween. That's why I try to watch this on October 31st each and every year, because what can't you love about it, man? It's literally iconic horror and vintage horror, man. Like, it doesn't get better than this. Well, it does, but you know what I mean. It is just prime horror. It just screams horror. It screams Halloween, and I love it, and I watch it every year. More than one time, actually. I love it. Jack-o'-lantern. The house is October built. Now, if you guys haven't seen this movie, I have it on my October watch list video. I love it. It's a classic for me. I love Halloween, haunted house, horror movies. I'm going to put this in treat, you know, the second tier. I love to watch it. It's not quite in that Jack-o'-lantern tier, but it's great. Throwing it in treat. And, I'm not going to say too much about it. If you haven't seen it, go watch it for yourself, man. It's just got all the vibes. It's about haunted house attractions. So what more can you want for a Halloween season movie? Third movie, we have Halloween 3 Season of the Witch. I'm going to put this one in treat as well. It's pretty good. I don't think it's in that tier. I don't know why. Something about it just doesn't make it, doesn't all come together for the greatest movie, but the vibes in this are immaculate. Literally 30 seconds in, you have just this pumpkin coming together and just a great sick ass intro. And, I mean, 30 seconds in, I'm excited for Halloween, whether it's November 1st, I'm ready for Halloween again, even though I was already ready, but this movie just gets you ready, man. And it just makes you wonder, like, can you really just put on any mask? You know what I'm saying? Great trick or treat movie, great Halloween movie. I'm going to put it in treat. Next, I know y'all see it on the list. Y'all know I love Terrifier. Y'all know I love Art the Clown. We have the first Terrifier movie here, and y'all know I love it. I love it dearly. I love all the Terrifier movies. I love anything with Art the Clown. But I have to put it in Butterfinger. I have to put it in the mid-tier because I do understand the low quality, the not much of a plot, and I understand it's really nostalgia that is connecting us to this movie when you look back at it. It's not the best movie, let's be honest, but Damien Leone didn't have much to work with, so we gotta cut him some slack. And it's still a great movie. I love to watch it. Just watched it like 2 weeks ago. But you have to be honest with yourself when you can't let bias get in the way when you're rating things like this. I gotta put it in mid. I know what kind of movie it is. Even though I love it, I know it's mid. I know it's mid, and I'm gonna put it there. And I'm an honest guy. I'm a realist, probably the realist. Terrifier 2, straight to Jack-o'-lantern. Y'all know how I feel. Y'all know how I feel about this movie, man. I love it. I love it, man. All I gotta say about that. Come on. All Hallows Eve. We're gonna put it in Trick. It's fun. I love it. They didn't really know what Art the Clown was yet. I feel like Damien Leone didn't really know where he was going with Art the Clown yet. And, you know, there's a lot of question marks when you look back at this movie and the franchise. Most questions connect and they're able to be answered, but in All Hallows Eve, there's a couple question marks that aren't quite answered, and for that reason, gonna have to put it in Trick. Even though I love it, it's great. It's a Trick. Yo, what's this guy doing in here, huh? Who's this guy? Oh, we're gonna put him in Jack-o'-lantern, dude. I don't know who that guy is, bro. He's pretty sexy, dude. What's he got on? Come on. Hell House LLC. Oh, I'm gonna put it in Treat because I didn't know about this movie and I just heard it through like Reddit or something. I turned it on and it was just such a great, it was literally a treat for me. It was literally a treat. Another haunted house attraction movie. You know I love those. I gotta put it in Treat. I love it. It's a little creepy. That clown in there, in my opinion, is the creepiest clown out of all of them. Out of Art, Pennywise, whoever you want to talk about. Creepiest clown is the one in Hell House LLC. Go check it out if you haven't already. Hocus Pocus, it's a treat. It's a classic. I know it should go in Jack-o'-lantern for many of you, but for me, I'm not a big musical guy. And the musical kind of throws me off. Even though I love Hocus Pocus, I love the witches things, you know. I love Salem, I actually just visited there. It's an amazing place. But Hocus Pocus, I gotta put it in Treat just for the fact of the musical stuff. I'm not a big musical guy, but I do love the movie. So that's why it's in Treat. Halloween Town, straight to Jack-o'-lantern. I love this movie. I watch it like 4 times a year, man. I put it on my day one. I had to try to sneak it into my horror movie watch list because I love it so much. It's a Disney movie, yeah, but it gets me. The Halloween vibes for this movie are off the charts. It's in a town called Halloween Town. I don't even need to explain to you how that gets you excited for Halloween, man. What a beautiful film. What a beautiful film. On to the next. Halloween Town 2. Now this one is going to be a trick, dude. Yeah, they didn't really do what they did in the first one. Granted, I only seen it once. You know, I seen Halloween Town like 20 times. But Halloween Town 2, what was it? Revenge of Calabar, I think. Calabar's Revenge. It's a little, you know, I can't even really tell you much about this movie if that tells you how good it is. I still love it, but it's like, it's really not the best. I'm not going to lie to you. There really wasn't much of a story here, and it wasn't as magical as the first Halloween Town. So for that, I'm going to have to put it in Trick. We got Monster House here. I'm putting Monster House in Treat. I love it. Classic. I actually haven't seen this in like a year and a half, maybe a year. I should probably rewatch it soon, actually, now that I think about it. Because for me, I'm actually filming this video on Tuesday, 2 days before Halloween. So I got time to go watch this movie one more time. But, I mean, it's amazing. What can you say? I mean, haunted houses literally are the symbol of Halloween. And it's about a monster, a haunted house. What more can you want for a Halloween movie? Straight and Treat. Coraline, also going in Treat. It's one of the Disney movies that is actually kind of creepy, that like you can really push as beginner horror. And although this isn't like directly like Halloween. It's just so integrated in pop culture for Halloween. And if you ask anyone their favorite Halloween movies, they're probably going to name Coraline, just for the fact that it's so creepy. And just for that fact, I'm going to have to put it in treat. What do we got next? We got The Nightmare Before Christmas. And this is going straight in jack-o'-lantern. Now listen, I know you might say, oh, this is a Christmas movie. This is a Christmas movie. This isn't a Halloween movie. Well, listen. Listen, let me tell you something. I got a video coming out later. Maybe on Christmas, maybe not. And will this movie be in it? Yes, it will. It will. Okay? It will. So just calm down. Keep your panties on, all right? It's going to be in this Halloween movie, and it's going to be in the Christmas movie, all right? So just calm down, all right? Take your hands off the keyboard. It'll be all right. It'll be okay. Nightmare Before Christmas going straight in jack-o'-lantern. I don't think I need to explain. Like, where are we at? Need I say more? Jack Skellington, man. Come on. Scream. Arguably my favorite horror movie of all time. Arguably my favorite movie of all time. No, it doesn't take place directly on Halloween, but the vibes go with this so well. And if you go out on Halloween, like I said in my Scream movie, you will see 1,000,001 kids dressed as Ghostface, and you better give them all your candy, because that's a good ass costume. And I even have a picture of me dressed up as Ghostface when I was little. I haven't even seen the movie yet. I was like 10 or 12 years old. It really embraces Halloween, just for the fact that it was in pop culture so much. So many kids dress up as Ghostface for Halloween. It's an amazing movie, and it's straight in jack-o'-lantern. If you don't know how much I love the Scream movies, just go check out my other videos on this channel. And you'll understand pretty quick. So it's going in jack-o'-lantern. Next, we got Idle Hands. Okay, I can't put Idle Hands in jack-o'-lantern as much as I want to, because I only seen it once, and that was about a week ago for the very first time. I love it. It's a horror comedy. It has everything you want about trick or treat, about Halloween, about, they got a Halloween school party. Everyone's dressed up. They got the classic zombie, mummy, all those creatures that you love to see on Halloween night. And they're all in this one movie with a lot of funny ass comedy. And it's like that late, 2010s. I think it was like early 2000, maybe 2001. This movie was made. It's got like that 2010s comedy where, it was actually funny. So definitely go check this out if you haven't already. I don't know how I haven't seen it, but I love it. A lot of pumpkins, a lot of good going straight in treat. Next, we got Scream 6. So Scream 6, you guys know I love the Scream franchise. Scream is going in treat. I just made a video on this if you want to go check it out. But I love Scream 6, and for this, it has even more of a Halloween vibe than the original Scream movie. The fact that if you just watch like the cut scenes that go from scene to scene, the really bridge scenes, you see trees, beautiful trees, orange, red, just that perfect fall vibe, fall foliage, if you will. It's amazing. And I saw it. I had to pause the movie time out. I'm having a stroke. I had to pause the movie when I first watched it, because I was like, this is just beautiful. Let me just take this in. Beautiful scenery, beautiful cinematography, man. Scream 6, it isn't as good as a Scream movie, yeah, but the Halloween vibes are very good. And for that, it's going straight in treat. Next, we got Hubie Halloween. Guys, okay, I have a love and hate relationship with Hubie Halloween, because the first time I watched it, absolutely hated it. I'm not the biggest fan of Adam Sandler. I'm not the biggest fan of Hubie Halloween, of that voice he put on. It kind of annoyed me the first time. But once I went to Salem and I saw it was filmed in that location, it inspired me to rewatch the movie. And once I did, I liked it. I liked it the second time around. It was just like a lighthearted, funny, it's not the funniest movie ever, but it definitely has the Halloween vibes. And I love it. I love it. It's filmed in the perfect location for Halloween, which is Massachusetts, the Salem area. And it is just, love-and-hate relationship. I dished it the first time. I dished it a little bit. But in the second time watch, I liked it. So it's getting itself saved from Rotten Pumpkin. I'm moving it up to Trick. I'm going to keep watching it. It's probably going to keep going up. I actually do enjoy this movie now. But for now, it's going to be in Trick. Next, we got Trick or Treat. We're going to go in Butterfinger. It's, not the best quality. That's the only thing holding it back, putting it in Butterfinger. But I do love this movie. And it is just such a unique idea that a rock and roll figure would pass away and you'd be able to spin the track backwards and be able to talk to a ghost. That's what it's about. Or talk to the rock and roll legends ghost. And that's just such a unique idea because, I wasn't alive for it, but there was that mass hysteria with the records going back and how all the rock people had sold their souls and were worshiping the devil and all that. And I just think that is put into a film so perfectly, and it's amazing. And there's a lot of shots here with jack-o'-lanterns shining, the lights flickering in the jack-o'-lanterns, and that's just so sick for a Halloween vibe. And it's an amazing movie. It's really low-key, so if you haven't seen it, go see it. Please. It's amazing, but it's going to be in Butterfinger because it is up against some Goliaths here. Beetlejuice. Whew. What are we thinking? I gotta go Treat. Beetlejuice is going in Treat. It's a classic. You've all seen it. I hope so. Did I put Beetlejuice there? If I did, I'm sorry. But this is the original Beetlejuice. I actually haven't seen the new one. I need to. I'm sorry. But it's an amazing movie. I don't think I need to explain it. I don't think I need to even talk about it. But I'm putting it straight in Treat. Man, inspiring movie. Beautiful. That's all I'm going to say about it. It's in Treat. The Funhouse Massacre. Okay, this is an interesting movie. I'm putting it in Rotten Pumpkin. It's really not the best movie. It's a low-key movie, a more lesser-known movie. But it takes place on Halloween night when I think 5 inmates escape prison and work at a funhouse and just start slaughtering people. And not much plot, but you don't need much plot for a movie like this. And I really do enjoy it. I really do like it. The Funhouse Massacre, it doesn't really have a lot of plot, a lot of stuff to talk about, but it takes place in a haunted house, so funhouse. Okay, we're back. Hopefully the camera is in the correct place. But the Funhouse Massacre going in Rotten Pumpkin, like for all the reasons listed. Next we got Frankenweenie. Frankenweenie is a treat for the fact that I got to watch this in class. Never watched it before. We read Frankenstein and the teacher threw in Frankenweenie for us, and it was an immaculate experience. I love it. Frankenstein obviously ties so much into Halloween because of the pop culture it has and the way kids love to dress up as Frankenstein. And for that reason, it's just a cute little Disney movie. I think it's from Disney with a little Frankenweenie, man. So I'm going to throw it in Treat because it is a treat. Trick or Treat. Trick or Treat's going in Treat. It's got Treat in the name. I couldn't miss this opportunity. It's a great movie, but it doesn't quite get the jack-o'-lantern. It doesn't quite get that S tier, jack-o'-lantern tier. Because I haven't watched it enough. I feel like I've watched it twice. The first time I was like, I'd probably put it in Butterfinger, but my second watch, which was also like a week ago, I was like, okay, I really love the way these 5 stories connect to each other and how it follows a demonic demon, a Halloween demon that takes that beautiful, iconic, you've seen Sam everywhere. You're going to Spirit Halloween, they smack you with a Sam dildo across your face, man. You can't escape it. You walk out that bitch wearing Sam drawers and Sam socks, dude. They promote the fuck out of that thing, but great icon, great movie. And the imagery of Halloween is everywhere. It's beautiful. They use all creatures, zombies, werewolves. They use it all. Trick or Treat, it's in Treat. For our final one, here we go. We have Haunt. It's going in Jack-o'-lantern. I love haunted house attraction movies. So this is just going in Jack-o'-lantern because I think this is the best to do it. It is just an amazing movie. There's a little bit of plot, a little bit of backstory. It's not the greatest build-up, but it goes, like, once they walk into that haunted attraction and you just realize these guys are fucked, and then you have such a sick-ass final girl, that's just the what's it called? The formula for just an immaculate movie, man. And I love it. Jack-o'-lantern is where Haunt belongs. If you haven't seen it, go watch it. It is amazing. And yeah, there was another movie I meant to put on here. It's called Halloween Night. I watched it. You know, I wouldn't say I loved it. It was a shit movie, but I like to put that in Rotten Pumpkin. But it was fun. It was a fun shit movie. But Funhouse Massacre shouldn't be alone. It should also have Halloween Night in here. But hey, without further ado, this was my videos. We had some Disney movies. We had some horror movies. We had a sexy dude coming here. Still don't know what that's all about. Please let me know y'all favorite Halloween movies down in the comments below. I love the holiday. Obviously, it's what got me into horror, and I want to see all the movies. It don't even have to be a horror movie. Drop the Disney movies. Drop all the Halloween movies down below. I want to watch them. Please drop a like and hit that subscribe button. Thank y'all so much for watching, and have a blessed day. Peace.